Actually, tonight we're going to be talking about games and gaming systems. If you're thinking about getting the newest PS4 when it comes out, you may want to think twice about that. Foxconn, which is a big company over in Taiwan, they build a lot of electronic devices you may have even in your home. iPhone is one of them, Kindles and things like that. And they also did the Xbox, as far as I remember. They've also worked with other industries out there that also do technology. And the Taiwanese manufacturer, in this case, that's putting out the PS4s, what they would do is they would get engineering students to come and work for them. And you think, well, what's wrong with that? Well, they would tell them that they had to do this for a school credit. And if they didn't show up and that they didn't get involved in it in any way, shape, or form, you didn't pass, period. And what's worse is it didn't have anything to do with what they were studying. They would bring them in and they would have them gluing parts together. What the hell does that have to do with engineering? Absolutely nothing. Anybody can, after a few minutes of training, okay, attach, glue, stick together, move on. And this is on assembly line work. And Foxconn is saying that they're looking into the situation. Yeah, right. Like they're really going to do that. But the fact is that they're doing this. So if you're thinking about getting a PS4 when it comes out, think of all these workers and students over there who are trying to get through their education and being forced labor. It's slavery, and they're not getting paid for this, as far as I understand this, unless I misread this. And personally, I don't think anybody should have any more to do with this company. I mean, I know we want our electronics cheap and everything, but at what expense? Joe, your thoughts?
Yeah, slavery is not a game, Packard.
It's not? You mean I don't have that slave game? Oh shit.
You said we were going to talk about games. Yeah, these people, not only are they being forced to assemble PlayStation 4s, they're being given overtime and night shifts to try and meet the projected demand for PlayStations at Christmas time.
Yep.
So Foxconn said that the students are being given a fair wage, but this is supposed to be an internship for professional degrees. So
interns generally don't get paid.
Right, yeah. So
That's fair.
why are they gluing Christmas toys together? Mm-hmm. Even Santa Claus treats his elves better than this.
Oh shit, yeah, I've seen his shop. Hey,
yeah, he has human rights people in there all the time, and it's cool. Everything's legit up there.
That's right.
But as horrible as this is, and as quickly as it will probably stop, because Foxconn usually responds to these kind of things pretty quickly. I pre-ordered my PlayStation 4 this morning, and I can't wait to get it.
Yeah.
It's going to be so cool.
I don't think I would get one myself. I mean,
hell no!
I've never tried
Xbox One.
Oh, the Xbox One. Oh, that's a whole.
Also made at the Foxconn factory. No, yeah. I don't know where that was made.
It might. It might.
It probably has some component made there.
Mm-hmm. Without a doubt, I wouldn't doubt it.
The Foxconn factory in China is as big as a city. There's over 100,000 workers that live there.
Connie, your thoughts?
According to the source that I found, it said that Foxconn employs over 1 million people. And this isn't the first time that this company has had problems and had violations. They always say, oh yeah, they're going to race to comply, but they've had different kinds of overworking the people, different things filed for them. Also, Foxconn is struggling with a shrinking workforce because, for the last 10, 20 years, however long they've been open, they've had this first generation of people who come in and they work in the factory, and they don't really complain, but there's high suicide rates and fighting rates. Well, evidently the young people coming up don't want to work in a factory. They want to have service industry jobs, and they want to have, internet jobs, and so they're just not interested, and so they're actually hurting for employees, and so now, they're trying to be more compliant.
Right.
But yeah, still they've got unsafe work practices going there, evidently, lots of violations.
Yeah.
And as for the companies that I found, the 4 companies I saw named in an article were Apple, Nintendo, Sony, and Hewlett Packard.
Oh, okay.
All get components made through there. So I don't know. Microsoft wasn't in that mix, but
okay.
Yeah.
So it's okay to get an Xbox One when it comes out.
Right. They're made in
that's just
sweatshops
that's just
in another
poor
country.
Mexican
It's fine.
children being
their sweatshops
slave
are
labor down there. So that's
their sweatshops are run completely different.
in India or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I think it's such a sham for them to say, "Oh yeah, this is an internship. They're supposed to be learning
Right.
something about engineering," and instead they're not. They weren't getting paid either. By the way, they say they're getting paid, but I think it's more of compensation. You're getting on the job training kind of a thing. So there were people who in the factory who were getting paid, and these guys weren't.
Yeah.
Total sham.
It is a total sham.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, your thoughts?
I don't care. I'm still getting a PS4.
Are you still
PS4.
off the back of those poor interns?
I want to be Joe's best friend on the PlayStation Network. If we're the only gamers out there, that's fine. Games are easier that way. I thought this was pretty interesting. I actually this was the one that I kept looking up the most stuff on just because I find Foxconn insane. Mm-hmm. But I mean, you guys pretty much said it. It's basically like slavery, and the internship doesn't make any sense. You know, I mean, the only reason why I could see this helping, like someone who's going to do some kind of internet job or some kind of engineering job, but they're sitting there gluing parts together, is to remind them why they're going to go get a better job.
Yeah.
But
if you're doing that for months on end, that's
right. No, I mean the whole thing is crap.
It is.
And, but I'm still going to get a PS4. Sorry. What's really interesting about that place is it's like a whole world. They have. You know what you should do?
You know what you should do, Nick? Say, hey, don't send me the ones put together. Just send me the parts. I'll glue it together to myself. This way, we don't have there won't be that way. There won't be any issue with an intern gluing this stuff together for me.
I could look into that. I'll let you know how that goes. One thing I found interesting, I looked up some stuff on Foxconn, and they have they have a whole community there. They have shopping centers. They have the Cyber Fox Cafe where they can watch videos, play games, and they also have an Xbox gaming center, which I thought was kind of ironic.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it's going to be the PS4 gaming center now.
They've also been known for suicides and stuff like that in the last year. Yeah, there's always these stories where you open up something and you get that's coming over from China or whatever. So you'll find a note in there that says, "I've been trapped in this plant doing this work. Help me." So if you open up your PS4 when you get it and you find a note inside,
I'll rescue them. I'll go. I'm on it.
It's actually happened though. Like they've opened up packages and found notes from the workers. Like it's horrible here.
Yes, it is.
That is really horrible.
Yeah, I haven't found one yet, but
Dawkins' dog said something hilarious in the chat room. He said it's disgusting making children make PS4s. Who's going to make my running shoes?
Yeah.
Well, they stopped making running shoes because they were using them to escape.
Yeah. Coach Jesse, he says that you'd accidentally glue your phone inside of it. So
shut up, Jesse.